Hello, my name is Morgan Janssen van Rensburg, and today we're going to be doing a lovely experiment to see the effects of bromelain, which is an enzyme found in pineapple, the effect that has on gelatin. Now, here's our glorious little pineapple. He is quite small today, so we're just going to have to hope he does his job well. He's a little squishy, which concerns me. Okay, he's okay. Okay, 1 centimeter thick. Oh, perfect. Lovely. So now that we've got our centimeter thick piece of pineapple, we're going to cut it into quarters. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take a quarter, and we are going to first take one of our bowls. Put it in here. So now we're going to cut the thing into, well, the piece of pineapple into about 1 centimeter cubed pieces. Alrighty. Now, I did have to cut off a rotten piece of that part because it did have a little bit of rot, so I'm going to take a little extra pineapple to replace. Some of it was rotten, unfortunately. Sometimes you accidentally buy a pineapple that isn't too happy. Okay, now add about 2 cups of boiling water. This was just freshly boiled, as you can see by the steam. 1 cup. And 2 cups. Cut one of the remaining quarters into small pieces and leave them on the cutting surface. Okay, so here is another quarter. I'm going to have to cut off the rotten bit because it is, I don't know whether it'll affect the experiment or not, so we kind of want to keep that out of there. There you go, centimeter cubed. Okay, let's just grab a little piece from this quarter. That's not a big enough piece to replace that rotten part. So let me just grab one more little piece. There you go. So here is our pineapple pieces. Well, here are our pineapple pieces. Lovely. Okay. With the measuring spoon, add it to the second pot. I'm going to be adding 20 milliliters of gelatin. Now, I got my gelatin from Spa, so I hope this works. 20 milliliters is the equivalent to about 4 teaspoons. It's not about, it is 4 teaspoons, because 1 teaspoon is 5 milliliters. I am fortunately a baker, so I'm very well versed in measurements. So here's 1 teaspoon, 2 teaspoons, 3 and 4. That is 20 milliliters of gelatin. Now let's pack it back in the container. I always make the mistake with my gelatin and I don't pack it away. Add 100 milliliters of boiling water to the gelatin powder. Okay, 100 milliliters of the boiling water. Okay, I do not want to risk mismeasuring, because I normally would just guesstimate with a cup measurement. So I'm going to use my tablespoon measurement here. 1, so that's 15, 30, 45, 60, 75, 90, and just a bit under, about 100. Lovely. Okay. Now it says that I must stir until the gelatin has dissolved. This is not going to make a good noise, just warning you. This is going to be quite an interesting experiment, in all honesty. Because here we've got our boiling pineapple water. Here we've got our gelatin. Here we just have pineapple pieces, which is fascinating. I'm very curious to see how this goes. This is really taking quite a while to dissolve. My goodness, did I get industrial strength gelatin? Well, this does have a preservative sulfur dioxide. I hope that doesn't affect it. But I'm assuming most gelatins have to have preservatives. Okay, and now, look at this delicious soup. Now I have to add 100 milliliters of cold water. It's in a plastic jug, so it has to be cold in any case. So 1, 2, that's 30. 3, 4, that's 60. 5, 6, that's 90. And there you go. Now I'm gonna mix. Oh, I love baking, and I haven't wanted to do much of that recently with all the studying. Using the marker pen, label your glasses A, B, and C. Okay, here are my glorious, let me just set this aside. Here are my lovely glasses. So now, let me grab my marker pen over here. Cha, 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 cha. Glorious. My permanent marker. I'm gonna label this one A. This one B. There you go. Sorry, my t-shirt's black, so it's a little difficult. And this one's gonna be C. Lovely. Now, using the syringe / larger measuring spoon, measure 20 milliliters of the gelatin solution into each glass. Lovely. Let me just make sure it's a little extra mixed, because I am slightly concerned that it isn't, and then you get disproportionate gelatin pieces. Should be good. Okay. So this is a teaspoon measurement. So 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. 20 milliliters of the gelatin solution into each glass. Lovely. 1, 2, 3, 4. Even better. Are they equal? Yes, they are. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. From my angle, it doesn't look equal, but it is. Here's C with its gelatin mixture, B with its gelatin mixture, and A with its gelatin mixture. Okay, now carefully remove the pineapple pieces from the boiling water and add them to the glass. Okay, mix that the pineapple is covered in the gelatin solution in the bottom of the glass. So that is for glass A. Lovely, lovely, lovely. I'm going to use my tablespoon to carefully remove it. This is for glass A. Lovely. Oh, I'm going to add it all because that is what the instructions did say. So since we boiled it, this should have removed the bromelain. That's what the theory is. So then the boiling of it removes it, or removes the bromelain. I can't just say it. That's not a... And I'm going to smush it a little so that it's covered in the gelatin. Let me scape these back a bit. Lovely, so that you can see the entire experiment. Okay, then similarly add the pineapple pieces from the cutting surface to glass B. Okay, here you go. My glorious cutting surface into glass B. Oh, lovely. Okay, let me use this. No, the tablespoon has technically been contaminated by that pineapple, so I'll use this half a tablespoon measurement. Yes, I am a major baker if I have a half a tablespoon measurement. Okay, I'm ensuring that it is covered. Leave glass C. Place all 3 glasses into the ice tray. Okay, here is my ice tray. Well, it's just got ice in it right now. I'm going to take some water, because you need your water. Here you go. I'm going to place it just high enough so that I can add the ice. So what I am going to do first, because I know how this is going to go, if I add the ice first, it's not going to work, because I wouldn't be able to get the glasses in. Here is all the glorious ice. Now, let's hope for the best here. It's going to be very interesting. So I'm going to stop my video now and leave this for 20 minutes. You'll see my results now. Thank you. Have a lovely day. By the way, glass A, B, C.